Hello and welcome to Napa. I am Jimmy Durkin of the Bay Area News Group, checking in from day one of the Raiders training camp with 3 observations. And number 1, Donald Penn's absence. He is a holdout. We got the word yesterday that he was not planning to report, upset with the contract that will pay him a base salary of $5.9 million this year. We talked with Jack Del Rio and Derek Carr about it.
Derek, what about Donald Penn not being here?
Oh yeah, so I'll never put my hand in another man's pocket. So I'll stay far away from that. Everyone here, top to bottom, loves him. He knows that, but we're focused on just who's here and getting better. He knows how everybody feels about him. But I'll never, step into another man's situation like that.
He's also your blindside protector too.
What's that?
He's also your blindside protector too. I mean, not having it here.
That's right. The good thing is professional football, man. You have to have a lot of good players because, if that's his decision, that's his decision. But with that said, he knows how I feel about it.
Have you talked to Donald personally recently?
Yes.
Is it going to be coming disappointing not to happen here at the start of camp?
Well, I knew or found out yesterday morning. My thought on that is that we love Donald. He's a good Raider, good player, and what's important for us is to focus on the work here, on the guys that are here, and that's how we're going to approach it. There's a business side, there's a time for pay and a time for play, and once we get to camp, my focus has to be for our team on just growing and going forward. And obviously, we love Donald. We love to have him, and hopefully that gets resolved shortly.
His absence certainly noted. Marshall Newhouse took the reps at the left tackle position. Vidal Alexander moving over and taking the first team reps at right tackle. We'll see how long that lasts. Second observation is a lot of absences beyond Donald Penn. First round pick Garyon Conley being one of them. We know he had an injury that kept him out toward the end of the mandatory minicamp back in June, and he was on the physically unable to perform list today once they made that list available, and he was not out there practicing. Other guys who didn't practice, Jihad Ward also on the PUP list, and John Feliciano also on the PUP list. He's dealing with a knee injury. Now, Bruce Irvin and Mario Edwards Jr. were placed on the non-football injury list. That means those guys were hurt during non-team workouts, so probably some point during the offseason in between minicamp and now. And one thing Khalil Mack did say is that we saw Bruce Irvin out here. He was pretty itchy and wanting to practice, and Khalil Mack did tell us that he'll be out here pretty soon. So expect to see Bruce out here in the next couple of days, and hopefully the Mario Edwards injury is nothing major. And the third observation is, wow, this team has a big following. The media throng out here was huge, and partly because they now represent 2 cities, Las Vegas, obviously sending a lot of media out here, and this team is going to be getting a lot of coverage from them, and it was certainly noteworthy for the players and Coach Del Rio as they headed to the podium. But
a lot of the people in the crowd are media from Las Vegas. How do you keep that whole storyline from leaking into what's going on the field and the emotions and the politics and everything behind it?
Yeah. Well, again, I'm more. We're about investing in the here and now. Obviously, there are people in our organization that have to work on things that pertain to that, but that's not where we are. Players and coaches, we're locked in. Our focus is on being as good as we can be here and now. And right now we're in Napa. We need to get our work done here in Napa, and then we'll be the Oakland Raiders this year. And we'll worry about. I talk all the time with people that want to talk about it. I say an NFL season is almost like how you look at dog years. It's like just add 7 to it. So we're going there in like 21 years. So right now we're just going to focus on becoming a really good football team and learning how to sacrifice and learning how it all fits together.
Also, some national media, NFL Network out here, and this team, it's going to be closely watched all year long. I think, that's one of the things you see with the team as they're on the rise. Stuff like holdouts become a big deal, and players, hey, they want to get paid when they see a team doing well and having some money available to spend. So we'll see how that attention gets to these guys and how they handle it. But day 1 of the Raiders training camp is in the books. I'm Jimmy Durkin of the Bay Area News Group. Check out all of our work at mercurynews.com and eastbaytimes.com, and we'll see you again on day 2 from Napa on Sunday.